Hi family, welcome back to the channel. Prophetess Nikki G here. Things are finally coming to full circle for you and I'm so excited. Things are coming to full circle for you family. You passed your test. Now you can get on top of that mountain. You can raise your hands and you can give God praise and you can give God glory that things not only came together, God has brought things full circle. You passed your test. You endured the hard times. You endured the trials and you endured those tribulations. You weathered the storm in grace. So now God is going to give you the desires of your heart. You have weathered that storm and God is bringing things full circle. Things are finally coming together for you. Things are finally going to work in your favor. After so many days, after so many weeks, after so many years, and after so many months, you have finally, family, placed your feet where you can be so proud of yourself. You can truly raise your hands. You can truly say, I thank God because you have passed your test. A lot of people didn't pass their test with you, family. A lot of people didn't weather the storm with you. But it's all good because when it's all said and done, you're going to still be standing. You're going to still be standing. You're going to make it. You're going to make it, family. It took a long time to get there. It took a long time to get there. It took a lot of sweat. It took a lot of sleepless nights. It took a lot. It was difficult. Your journey has been very challenging. The road that you have walked on, the road that you're on, oh, I know it's a challenging journey. I know things have been tough. I know it maybe you wanted to give up during those times. But whenever you're in a place where you really want to give up, I want you to always remember why you're fighting. I want you to remember the outcome that you're going to get from fighting. You don't fight a fight just to fight. It has to be worth your fight. Do you remember King David? But before he was actually crowned King David, when he was that little shepherd boy, when he went and delivered his family that food, and whenever he realized what he would gain by defeating that giant, what he would gain by slaying Goliath. I want you to know there are a lot of rewards whenever you slay your giant, whenever you slay Goliath. Yeah, whenever you stand up and you slay that thing that poked his head out at you, that thing that told you you would never be, you would never make it, you would never overcome, you might as well give up, you'll never amount to anything. Oh my goodness. But the reward that you get from fighting, the reward that God is going to give you for standing strong, for still standing. You won. You won. You can shout victory. You can declare the work of God. You can declare your victory. You can open your mouth and you can sound the alarm. You are the shofar and you got to blow it. You got to blow the shofar in your enemy's face. Sound that alarm because your life has come full circle. Your life has come to full circle. You fought a good fight and you kept your faith during all these hard times and all these hard challenges that you face. Things have finally come together for you. It was working for you all along. Things always work for you. Doesn't matter where you find yourself. Things will always work together for your good because you are on God's side. You are God's remnant. You are God's chosen. You passed your test. You did. And God knew you were going to pass it. God knew you, family. God knows us better than we know ourselves. This is why God trusts himself enough to put his greatness inside of you because God knows you're going to carry that baby full term. Some of you had a lot of painful labor pains, didn't you? Yeah, it was tough carrying that baby. Yeah, the devil wanted you to have that baby prematurely. He wanted you to abort that baby. Yeah, he wanted you to sabotage the purpose, but the seed of greatness that was on the inside of you, God had that seed nurtured so it wouldn't be destroyed, so you wouldn't forfeit your blessing, so that you wouldn't have the baby that God put in your belly to birth spiritually before it was time. Nothing would happen before it's time. This is what requires patience. Whenever you are enduring, It's always going to require your patience. Yes, patience. Patience. You got to have patience. And anything you do in this life, no matter what you attain to do, it doesn't matter what you set out to do, you have to have patience. Yes, we need our faith, but we also got to have patience. You got to have enough to endure because you're going to have a trial. It doesn't matter wherever you rank in the realm of the spirit. It doesn't matter, family. You have to endure. You passed your test, and I'm so proud of you today. And I want to let you know, family, that you can stand where you are, and you can lift up your hands, and you can tell God thank you. You can truly tell God thank you for giving you the grace to overcome. People gave up on you. They gave up on you, some of them in the beginning. Some people gave up on you in the middle. And some people just gave up on you outright because it just didn't look like that you were worth investing in. It just didn't look like to some people that your dreams would never come true. It didn't look like to some people that whatever you were saying that you would do, whatever you said you would become, they just didn't believe you, family of God. So they had to move on. They made a choice to move on and to leave you there. But they didn't leave you comfortless because God said he would never leave you comfortless. God was right there with you. See, you've shown yourself how strong that you are. You didn't know how strong you really were, family, until you go through a trial. Now you know how strong you are. Now you know you don't need what you thought you needed. And now you don't even want the things. Now you don't even desire the things that you thought you wanted at the time. Why is that? Because God has transformed your whole mind, the way you think, the way you do your life. God has changed you. And why God has transformed your life? Because where you're going, the future that God has for you. This is why you've changed. You changed on the inside. And now the outside of your life is going to change. You passed your test. Your life has come full circle after so long. After weathering all of these bad storms. After the rain. After those dark clouds hung over your life for so long. After you felt so alone. After you felt like that you couldn't do it. Out of all those sleepless nights that you had. All the tears that you shed. All of the tears that stained your pillow. The nights you walked up and down your hall, didn't know how you were going to make it. Didn't know how the way was going to be made. Glory to God. But thank God that God showed himself strong in your life. Oh my goodness. I thank God that you've made it. I thank God that you can shout on the rooftops, truly. Today you can declare that God has brought me through. God never brings you through anything or through something without a purpose. There's always been a purpose for your pain. There's been a purpose for everything that you've gone through with, family. It was a purpose for people not to love you. It was a purpose for every storm and every trial that you had to face. There were some lessons in there for you to learn, and not so much about everybody else. There are lessons that you and I have to learn about the God that we serve, about the God that we have faith in, and we have so much to learn about ourselves. You know, people teach us so much about ourselves, teach us so much about ourselves. It makes us question who we are. The things that you have gone through with the things and the storms that you have weathered, it has taught you so much about who you are. You have grown and you have matured. You matured. This is why your life is being brought full circle. Your whole life is being brought full circle. Your entire life, everything about you, it is. People didn't have the patience to wait. Some of them didn't. Because, family, they didn't believe in you. I want you to know that it's okay when people don't believe in you. God does. But do you believe in you? Do you believe in you? You can make it. And you are a testimony that God will do exactly what he said. He will, and he has. And I'm so grateful to have all of your testimonies coming in, family of God. You all keep your eyes focused on the good things that God has for you up ahead. God has some good things for you up ahead. In the days to come, the weeks to come, the months to come. You all haven't seen anything yet. You haven't. You have sown so many good seeds in your life, and God is going to give you a harvest from that seed. Yes. We're living in the third day. It took God 3 days to go to death, hell, and the grave, but he rose in 3 days. We're on our third day. You know, before the Lord comes, oh my God, he said one day is like a 1,000 years. Yes. We're in that third day. We're coming upon that third day. And we know when that third day comes, that trumpet, my God, will sound from heaven. It will. We're in the third day now. So whatever you're going to do for God, I want to encourage you to go ahead and get it done. Whatever God has put in your belly to do, I want you to go ahead and get that done. Don't make any excuses for your life. Don't put anything else off. Don't put anything off for today, for tomorrow. Don't do it, because tomorrow isn't promised to any of us, family. Your life has come full circle. Your entire life. That means whatever you couldn't do in one season, you're going to be able to do it now. You know, sometimes we do the right thing, but we do it in the wrong time, and we do it in the wrong season. We do the wrong thing. We do the right thing with the wrong people. Now your life has come full circle. Your life has come full circle, family of God. You've passed your test. You've weathered the storm. Just like David received that prize for slaying Goliath. He received that reward. Yeah, he got the king's daughter. He got blessed for slaying his giant. He had enough courage to stand up in that Goliath, in Goliath's face. Isn't that something? You had enough courage to slay your Goliath. You had enough courage to stand up in the face of adversity. You had enough courage to stand up in the face of people who laughed at you, family, who picked on you. They did. They picked on you. They laughed at you. They laughed at you in your face. Some of them laughed in your back, behind your back. But God allowed all of it. Don't get in your feelings about it, because they're in their feelings now. People are in their feelings now where you are concerned. People are a little salty with you. They're a little salty with you because they wish they had made a better decision by you. But it's a little bit too late. They came a day late. They came weeks late. They came months late. They came years late where you are concerned. You have come full circle. And now you don't desire the things that you used to desire in your life anymore. You passed your test. And some people have failed miserably with you. Some people have failed miserably with your family of God. Go on with your life and be great. You've seen nothing yet. You have seen nothing yet. And don't forget the God of our forefathers. Don't forget God. Don't forget God, and go back and bless him whenever you receive that financial breakthrough. You go back and give to the kingdom of God. That door of opportunity that God gave you to be the head now that you're no longer the tail, now that God gave you that power to see what you're going to do with it, what kind of manager that you would be, what kind of person of authority you would be. Don't treat people like they treated you. Don't do that. You be kind to everybody. Yeah, you always remember where you come from before that devil rise up on in the inside of you. Yeah, family, before that spirit rise up on the inside of you to lash out at people and to treat people like they treated you. Before you do that, you remember where you come from. You remember where God brought you from, family of God. I'm proud of all of you. I'm so proud of every one of you. You can truly raise your hands today and you can give God praise. You can thank God for overcoming everything that tried to destroy you. Now you're going to receive the rewards. And now you're going to receive a lot of good benefits for staying in the race. You didn't get out of the race. You stayed in that race. Yeah, you stayed in that. You know, you hung in there with a lot of people, and so many people didn't hang in there with you. This is why it's so important for us to do what we need to do for ourselves 100%. You got to learn how to do that in life if you're not doing that. And I want to encourage you to do that. Give yourself 100%, 1,000%. You give to you. You don't pour into everybody and then you sacrifice your own life and your own future, family. Don't do that, because you're going to live in regret. You're going to live in so much regret. Don't sabotage this reward. You're going to gain the reward. You don't even have to pray for it anymore. You can thank God for it. You can thank God for the reward in the days and months to come. You can thank God for that. You can, because God is going to give some of you a now blessing. I thank God for healing your heart. I thank God for healing the brokenness. I thank God for healing your mind. I thank God for healing your emotions. And I thank God for healing your spirit, because some of your spirit has been broken. But God said he draws closer to those who are of a broken and a contrite spirit. Isn't that something? God said, I'm going to draw a little bit closer to those of you who have a broken and a contrite spirit. And woe be unto the people who broke your spirit. Woe be unto the people who crushed your spirit. Woe be unto the people who mishandle a jewel as you all are. Woe be unto the people who walk with you. A lot of people walk with you because they didn't think you were going anywhere. But the moment that they saw the success rise up in you, they flew out of your life, didn't they? They ran out of your life. They sped out of your life. Yeah, family, because they're outdone. Some people will walk with you to gain what you have. And some people will walk with you until they see you rise above them. That's a spirit. That's a spirit of enviousness, and that is a spirit of jealousy. Stay prayed up. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our channel here. We're all about our faith. We're all about exposing the kingdom of darkness on our channel. We're all about self-love. We're all about growing. We're all about developing the whole man, the spirit, the soul, and the body. We're all about the greatness, that seed of greatness that God put down on the inside of us. We're all about birthing that. We're all about bearing good fruit and more precious fruit, family of God. I love you so much. Thank you for what you do daily. Thank you for supporting the book. Keep your testimonies coming in and keep your praise reports coming in. Keep your prayer requests coming in. Thank all of you for what you do, all of your cash apps, all of your super thanks, the team, joining the team here, our channel memberships, Team Nikki G. Thank you for what you do, for just being a part of my life and my family. We're so grateful to be a part of yours. We're so honored that we get to come into your homes daily to inspire you, to encourage you to keep on going. And remember, what you focus on the most, that's what is going to manifest in your life. You want your life to change for better. Always remember, family, think better, speak better. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. People walked away from you because they see you elevating and they didn't think you were going to elevate. But now your life has come full circle. So keep the door closed. I'm going to always encourage you to do that. Keep your door closed and seal up every crack. And don't give place to the devil. Don't. And don't you dare allow a person who dishonored you, who disrespected you, who devalued you, to waltz back into your life. Don't you do that. You love people from a distance and you let them stay there. God has better for you. You deserve much better. And God is going to show you how much better that you deserve. Yeah, family of God, I'm telling you, you can throw your hands up and you can truly give God praise for what he's going to do for you in these days to come. Yes, and keep a positive mind, because the prophetic words that you do hear, whenever you receive those prophetic words and you speak life on them, you're going to manifest those. Never take a prophetic word and speak something evil over it, because you're not going to get the fruit that God wants you to gain. You're going to get the negative out of every positive rhema word that God give you. Don't criticize a word that God give you. Never criticize it. And if a word isn't there here for you today, it may be here for you tomorrow, or maybe you know someone who needs this word. Your life has come full circle. After everything you've endured, after the storms that you've weathered, your life has come full circle. You have passed your test. I love you. We'll talk later. If it be the will of the Lord. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of you. I'm telling you, family, things are good. Things are better for you. You're going to rejoice. You're going to rejoice, and you're going to be exceedingly glad. You are. And I'm telling you too, family, keep that door closed, because that enemy is going to try to poke his head back into your life. They're going to try to waltz back in. The devil is a liar. Not so. Don't give him place, because if you give that devil place, he's not going to take just a foothold. He's going to take a mile in your life. He's going to destroy your life. You don't want to keep starting over and over and over again. You don't have time for that. No, family. Keep going forward and stand still to see the salvation of the Lord. Love y'all so much. Bye-bye.